God. Alright, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Lucy in LA, and I'm going to video blog myself as I try to get a job with G4 Studios. And we'll see what happens. But I'm going to talk to the studios as well about it. And if they agree legally to it, then I'll do it. But otherwise, I won't. But I think it'd be really cool and really neat, and also an interactive way because, I'm going to chronicle my journey, through life, and I'm going to begin, a job. But the thing is, I'm going to get a job that's very web interactive, then that's very show interactive. Okay, let me start over. Attack of the Show is a show on G4 TV. You can go to g4tv.com, and it is a video game channel, basically. But there's internet and video games. So it's kind of big into video games, also big into internet and web internet culture, because it's a segment of our population now. Now, I watch the show. Great writing, very hilarious, very funny, and and just what they put into these shows. And the thing is, they have like shoestring budgets, but they're entertainment and they're infotainment even. There's a lot of stuff that they're just showing. But there's a lot of just funny stuff they say, and in fact the G4 used to be Tech TV, and Tech TV used to be like even funnier, or they had more stuff because it was run by this guy, a rich guy, who was also doing a show called The Screensavers, which was all about it was like a live show, but it was like technology and information and computers and internet and like even like gadgets and crafts, So like literally they would have guys building stuff. You would talk about, oh well, how could you make, how could you route the internet through your power supply, and they would show you how to do it, and then other stuff like well, how do you turn cheap vodka into expensive vodka, and they would show you how to do it with Brita filters. But just a neat, funny show, or a neat, funny show was like that. And they had all the different hosts on there and co-hosts and little guys, and each of these people started their own shows on on this network as well. So like these two guys, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, they went on to start from the original show Screensavers. These two guys, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, who used to be commentators on there, or Adam Sessler had his own thing, they went on to do a show called X-Play. X-Play is the two hosts, but it's also a group of writers, and some of these writers, like Laura Swisher and Blair Butler, and these other guys, they got together and they just created these very funny shows, very well written, well put together shows, and it was all for, it's all about video games. It's all about video games, like what's going on, what is, what they're reviewing. They're reviewing video games, which you think is a boring thing, but the show is so well written, and these, the two hosts, Adam Sessler and Mark Webb, are just so hilarious to to listen to at times, because what they're saying is just so ridiculous at times, and they bash everybody too, and it's and they use all these literary references. So because I'm an English major, it's, oh man, it's hilarious. But I mean, that's what I dig. And Adam Sessler is like 4 years older than me. I'm 28 right now, and this guy who you see him, he's kind of odd looking. He's a funny, high pitched voice guy. He's got this cute Asian girlfriend. He's doing his dream job. He's playing video games all day long, and he gets to hang around with just cool people. And he's the boss too. My God, I want to be. I want to be like that guy, or live in his footsteps. And then there's the other guy, Kevin Pereira, who is 5 years younger than me. But I'm watching this kid, and he's got my personality. It's literally stuff I would think of. It's how I would react to stuff. And the thing is, he says it. He's not restrained. He has the creativity to pursue his creativity, or has the energy to pursue his creativity, and also, he has no bounds on him. He has, he can be as creative as he wants. I'm jealous of this guy, and it's like, and he kind of similar background to me too. I'm like, oh man, So if only I was more tech, savvy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to video blog myself and my process of how I'm going about this job, or how I'm going to go about getting this job with these guys, and we'll see what happens. And I'll tell them too that I'm going to video blog it, but because who knows, maybe one of the guys on there, Chris Gore, is a movie critic, will, when they review the little movie he put together of like, oh, this is a documentary of Sky and how he got a job with G4. But it's a sign of the times, it's technology is changing society.